a private healthcare centre proposed for Westbank First Nation land ever be built? According to Chief Robert Louie, the answer is an affirmative yes. A review of the medical centre is currently underway, according to the chief, who called a news conference on Thursday morning to quell a number of rumours and innuendo, which he says has upset chief and council, has upset band members, and has also upset businesses on WFN land. What is known is that the band will have to, if it wants to retain the land for the facility, pay back an indemnification to the bank of $7.9 million. That will go to referendum before band members sometime in August. Whether the proposed complex is built or not, we'll know in possibly a year. Here's what the chief had to say to his critics and also to the media.
Firstly, the medical center project is not dead. We are currently undertaking a thorough review of the medical center project with our membership. This is taking time and will involve many more meetings with our membership and will likely involve many months to complete that review. I believe that it is reasonable to assume that the medical center, as previously proposed, may well change in design and may flow into what we now refer to as a potential center of excellence. And that theme and that development is proposed and being looked at very carefully on the site chosen to complement one another. I won't speculate on what it might eventually look like, and all of this will be dependent upon what our membership ultimately want on our lands. As time has moved ahead on this medical project, we have unquestionably incurred hiccups along the way. This can be expected by any project. One of those hiccups is that our partners, our general partner, did not meet our expectations. One of their key responsibilities was to bring financing to the table. This, unfortunately, did not happen. Our membership is justifiably disappointed on this. We had hoped to have the project lifted off the ground months, if not at least a year ago. Westbank First Nation has done our part. We have provided the land, we've serviced the land, we've provided all of the infrastructure required and put the proper land designations in place. I also believe that considerable public and government support has been generated for this project. More recently, we have effectively been saddled with a debt brought on by our general partners. This has caused some friction amongst some of our band membership. Now, to address the financing and the debt issue, there has absolutely been no breach of council governance on our capacity, nor has there been a WFN constitutional breach, nor a breach of our requirements that we operate under. To further clarify, monies borrowed for this project were not done by WFN, but rather by our general partner. No taxation dollars whatsoever were utilized, nor can never be utilized for WFN corporate or WFN wholly owned membership initiatives. What WFN did when our general partner incurred the debt for their loan for this project was that we firstly put up the land for this project via a referendum. And this was duly supported and voted upon by our membership. In fact, we received overwhelming referendum support by our membership. Westbank First Nation did not guarantee the loan, but we indemnified our general partner and the bank in that loan. Our general partner did not repay the loan. Therefore, we are now responsible to address that debt. Addressing that debt is the responsible thing to do. We will hold true to that indemnification. I might add that it is our clear intent to get the lands back unencumbered and to honor our commitments. For further clarification, the lands in question comprise approximately 15 acres of WFN community land, and our members are all stakeholders in that community land. Profits or losses of those lands through corporate projects or otherwise are shared as own source revenue. Anyone that thinks that WFN is not in a strong and healthy financial position better think again. Business continues as usual.